No? Not remembering, right? So conditional statements over, right? Okay. So now I will go for next discussion, that is called looping statements. I will go for it. So let us go to the looping statements here. Just for a minute you watch it now. So under this part of it, there we are having control structures, flow control statements in Python. Observe it. There are conditional statements and next is looping statements. So as a part of this index also I shown you, I think so. Indexing also. So in this conditional statements are completed. And next we have seen some programming examples on it and still it will be continued. Now we are going for entering into looping statements or iterative statements. So what is the purpose of these looping statements? So that we already had a discussion in our class. That is looping or iterative statements, also called as a repetitive statements. Fine. So let us understand what exactly these are. In the introduction session itself, we had a big discussion. The purpose of conditional statements is to perform certain operation. How many times? One time. Perform either X operation in the case of true or perform Y operation in the case of false, or perform certain operation repeatedly for a finite number of times until condition is false. So for the purpose of this thing, I will go for which statements? Looping statements. The name itself says looping means what? Repetition. Looping means what? Repetition. So I will say the purpose of looping or repetitive statements. The purpose of looping or repetitive statements is that to perform. I will just take the statements. Is that to perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times. Like we give some example also for you. Want to go to the BTech college for 4 years. How many times you are repeating? 4 years. Once 4 years are over, we will be stopping it. So number of years are how many? 4. So how you can go to the college just for a algorithm purpose you start writing. How to write it? What is the year number? Come on. Year is equal to what? 1. First year you join. That is called what? Where you start. This is known as what? Initialization part we can call. Which part it is? Initialization part we can call. Initialization part. This is the first one. Second is called what? Up to how many years any looping program you people want to write it? Definitely you must think three things. Number one is called what? Initialization part. That means from where you want to start. From where you want to start? Year is equal to 1. So next you need to take condition. That means how many times I have to repeat? How many times? 4 times. 4 times. That is nothing but what condition? Where you want to start? 1. How many times you want to repeat? Apply with a relational operator. Definitely year less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4. That is called a condition part. Which part it is? You know already in my class what is a condition. You know in my class what is the condition. So I am writing here condition part. This is called a condition part. Okay. Next I will go for what? Here I will write simple English word. English word I will write it. What is the word I am writing is English. I am just writing only some pseudo code I am writing. Some English sentence I am writing. Okay. If this is a case, what do you do? Print. What is that? Go to college. Just look at that. Okay. Once you go to the college, once 1 year is over, next what is happening? Go to college for first year. Go to next which year? Second year. So if I don't take this next action step. It is repeated for same thing hundreds of years, right or not? Once we go to the college for 1 year, definitely I need to go for what? Increasing that year or not? So what is the value I need to write? Year is equal to year plus 1. What is the value of year in the beginning? 1. 1 plus 1, it is 2. Now it is, I will take, earlier it is continuing further. Now it is not continuing further. I want to make it to go back. I want to make it to go back. So I need to go for what? Here is how much? 2. 2 less than or equal to 4. Again true. Go to the college. 2 plus 1, 3. Again go back. 3 less than or equal to 4. Again true. Go to the college. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 less than or equal to 4. Equal to. Also true. Go to the college. Year plus 1. 4 plus 1. 5. 5 means false. False means it is coming out of it and perform the other operation. This part is known as what? Initialization part we can call. Which part it is? Initialization part we can call. So I will write here. What is the keyword I am writing? While I am writing. I hope you people are understanding. While is a keyword which I am going to introduce. Any looping statements you want to use, compulsory what I require? 3 things are very important. Number 1 is initialization part. Number 2, this is called updation part. Sorry. This is called what? Updation part. Suppose if I don't write updation part, what is the value of year always? Year is always what? 1 only. So 1 is going to be less than or equal to 4. Always it is becoming infinite. Do you want to perform any work infinite? No, I want to perform only for finite number of times. So that I must go for definitely what? Updation is compulsory. Suppose if there is no condition, so there is no possibility of how many times to be continued, right or not? So compulsory you need to go for what? Condition is required. From where you want to start, that also required now. Are you able to get it? So suppose for example, generate 1 to 10 numbers. 1 to 10 numbers. Tell me what is the initialization? Good. I is equal to what? 1. Up to how many times you want to repeat? Starting from where? What is the condition? Very good. I less than or equal to? Very good. What is this I less than or equal to 10 is called? Condition. I less than or equal to 10 is called what? Condition. But how much I have to increment? 1. I is equal to I plus 1. So are you understanding? From where you want to start, it is called initialization. Up to how many times you want to repeat, I will go for what? How much to increment, how much to decrement is called what? Updation. Suppose next, I want to generate 10 to 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, like that. Come on, where you want to start? I is equal to what? 10. See the condition. Up to how many times I want to repeat? 10 times. Up to what number I want to repeat? 1. Condition, please. Yes. So this is what you must be careful. I greater than or equal to 1. Why? Because a 10 is going to be, I am displaying the data in descending part. Descending order I am going to display. So 10 greater than or equal to 1, definitely it is 2. What I will print? I value I will print. How much I have to decrement? I is equal to I minus 1. Because these are the very important things to consider here. Are you okay, guys? So how many things are required to write the looping programs? 3. Number 1, initialization part. Very good. Now I am writing here. In Python programming, we have, I will write it. We have 2 types of looping statements. 2 types of what? Looping statements. 2 types of looping statements. 2 types of looping statements. They are, now I am writing. Number 1. You want fans? You don't want fans? Just slightly bit. One point you keep it. Number 1 is called what? Come on. While loop or what? While else. While dot else. While or what? Dot else loop. While loop or what? While dot else loop. Are you able to get me? Come on, spell out once. While loop or while else loop. Because this is an important, because both of them, anyone I can use it, but I can use while loop or while else I can use it. Second one is called what? For loop, also called as what? For else. For else loop, we can call. Okay, this is the two things I am going to take. While is a keyword here. While is a keyword here. Else is a keyword. For is a keyword, and then for else is also keyword. So I will discuss this today. I will go for what? While loop. Next we will discuss about what? For loop. So nothing to worry. First I will go for what? Some common thing I will write. At the time of dealing with, at the time of what? Dealing with which statements? Looping statements. At the time of dealing with what statements? Looping statements. We must consider three points. 3 points. They are very, very important. These are, guys. Carefully understand. These are, what is the first part? Initialization part. That means from where you want to start with. Initialization part from where you want to start with. What is the second one? Next is called a conditional part. Conditional part. Second is called what? This is called a conditional part. And third is called what? Updation part we can call. Updation part we can call. So three things are compulsory. Initialization part, conditional part, and then what? Updation part. These are mandatory. You need to take care. If anyone is missing, it is going to become an infinite loop. It is going to become, errors will be coming. Shall we go for the while loop now? Shall we discuss this while loop? Yes, let's start the while loop. So I will explain the while loop in the paintbrush, because some colorful diagram I want to give you. Let us watch this. Watch this now. Or I will show the diagram. Nothing to worry about it. Just observe it. Now I am taking while loop here. See, guys, all of you. While loop. Or we can also call it as while else. There are two syntaxes are available for this. Two syntaxes are available. One is a normal syntax. One more is called while else syntax. I will take it. Yeah. So see, observe it here now. So now I am writing syntax number one. Syntax number one. What is the syntax number one here? Says something like this. So in this syntax, it will be like this. Here I am writing while I am writing test condition, right? Indentation symbol. Indentation symbol means definitely what will be there, ma? Indentation block. How many spaces? Are you getting acquainted with the symbols and all?
3 tabs.
Comfortable in programming? Okay. Now I will write indentation block of statements. I will write what here? Block of statements. I can write, if you want, statement 1. I can say statement 1, statement 2, statement 1, statement 2. I can say statement 1, statement 2. So on what? I can write statement n. Statement n, I can write it. Statement n, I can write it. Statement n, I can write it. Yes. These are the things what we have. And I will write what here? Other statements in the program. See that no? Other statements in program. Other statements in program. Other statements in program. So in this case, what is happening? You observe it. While loop. Of course, you are already familiar with this. Other statements in the program will be parallel to which statement? While loop. You already aware of that, and I need not to tell you again and again. This is called one type of syntax. One more syntax I will write it. How it is working? How it is working? Start. First it is coming to where? Test condition. Test condition is what now? True. Once it is true, what will happen? PVM will execute statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement n. After executing statement n, it will go back to where? Test condition once again. Once again, test condition is what? True. While keyword will take the PVM control back. While keyword will take the PVM control back to the top of the condition. Again, condition second time also condition is what? True. What is again executing? Statement 1, statement 2, so on, statement n. Again it is true. Again going to where? Test condition. Who will take the test condition back to this top of the loop? While keyword. PVM will go back to the test condition. Again it is true. Third time also, fourth time also, fifth time also, n number of times executed. Test condition is becoming what? False. After some time becoming false or not? That will come out of the while loop and executes what statements? Other statements in the program. Easy or difficult? Easy. Come on. First, what is happening? Where the PVM control comes to? Come on, speak. Test condition. What is the first time test condition is? True. Executes what? Statement 1, statement 2, statement n. Block of statements executed or not? Yes. After that, where it is going? Test condition once again. Is it going to the other statements in the program? No. It is going to where? Test condition second time. Second time also true. What will happen? Once again execute the statement 1, statement 2, statement n. Like that it will execute what? Number of statements many times as long as condition is true. Once a condition is false, what will happen? Other statements in the program will execute. Is it clear? Right. Let me go to the other way syntax. I will write it. Other way syntax. I will write it. Other way syntax. See that what is that other way syntax I am writing? That is using else. I am using same to same. Nothing is difficult here. Same to same will be coming. Same to same. I will take this. I will take this. Watch now. Getting to this place. While here, same to same. Same thing. After that, it is taking here else. You know, else generally when it executes according to your knowledge, according to your knowledge, else will execute when the condition is. That's it. That's it. Here also, this is called what? Else block of statements. Else block of statements. And the next what will be there? Other statements in the program also will execute. After this else block is over, what will execute? Other statements in the program. I will write it. I will write it here. Other statements in the program. Other STMTs. Other statements in program. Fine. Other statements in program. See the second syntax. Come on. First where it is coming. You only tell me. First where is the condition is coming. Come on. Test condition. What is the test condition first? True. True means what will happen? Execute statement 1, statement 2, statement n. Where it is going? Test condition again back. What is the test condition again? True. Once it is true, what will happen? Again execute statement 1, statement 2, and then statement n. Again going to the test condition. Again true. Once a test condition is a false, it is coming to where? Else part. Specifically, at present, you don't think about how to use it. In my programming, you can understand the smallest and the most powerful meaning of what? Else. I will tell you that. Observe it programming, you can understand the importance of else block. Is it understandable? Yes, sir. Next, what is happening? Once a test condition is false, coming to where? Execute else block of statements. How many times? One time only. And after that, execute what? Other statements in the program. I hope you are understanding this while else also. While else is also another flavor of which loop only? While loop. Come on, start here. Once again, tell me. Where is the control coming? PVM control comes to where? test condition. What is the test condition result now? True. Execute what? Indentation block of statements or not? Again, PVM control goes to where? Test condition. Again, true, execute the indentation block of statements. As long as condition is true, indentation block of statements are executed. Once a test condition is what? False. Where it is coming out? It is coming to else block. Executes the else block of statements how many times? One time. Where it is going now? Other statements in the program. Clear? Can I show you the same type of diagram and etc.? Right. Students in the online, are you getting ma? Yes, Sandeep. This updation part and everything is there inside the statement 1, statement 2 only. Updation part, initialization will be there before and after in the program only we are going to take care. Okay, right. So let me go to the statements I will show you. These statements I will show you. So let us go to that some place looping statements. In that I will show you some example here. Of course, while loop statements, while loop explanation, 1 minute. I will show you that. Somewhere else I want to show you the diagram. So loops. So there I will show you. Maybe here. I hope loops under this. I just want to show this diagram once. See this diagram? And instead of writing again, waste of time. Entry. What is the first part? After that, test condition is what is happening? Execute indentation block of statements and execute updation part. After that, where it is going? Condition back. What is the test condition again? Again execute the indentation block, updation part, again going back to this. So it is repeated for many number of times until condition becomes. Once a test condition becomes what will happen? Execute else block if present. I may write else block, I may not write else block. When to write else block, I will tell you particularly in the programming. You will come to know. Okay, execute else block if present. After executing else block, execute what statements? Other statements in the program. Is it clear? Understand? Yes, let us go to this place once more. I will just take it. While loop else explanation I will show you. Else explanation also I want to show you. Here syntax number 1 as I written in the paintbrush. This is the one, and then this is the syntax number 2. Here I wrote some small explanation also. See syntax number 2. While statement n, else part, and then else block of statements and other statements in the program. Okay, students, see that explanation I am giving. What is an explanation here? Here, while else or what? Test condition result may be okay. In the while loop, if the test condition is true, then PVM executes indentation block of statements, and once PVM once again, I will write once again. Come on, PVM control goes to test condition once again. In while loop, if the test condition is PVM executes. Okay. After executing indentation block of statements, what will happen? Once again, PVM control goes to. Okay. If the test condition is what? Once again true, then PVM executes block of statements. Once again. That is, once again, indentation block of statements are executed. This process will be continued. This process will be continued until test condition continued until test condition becomes false. Once a test condition becomes false, then PVM executes else block of statements which are written in, and later also executes other statements in the program. You see, whatever we have seen diagrammatically or syntactically, whatever you feel, This is the concept is written, and then diagrammatic format is shown. Now I will go to the programming part. Guys, are you understanding this diagram and everything? Shall we write? Open the notes. Write a Python program. Which will generate most of them are coming to online only, na? So most of them are there in the online only. So offline, under that, write a Python program which will generate 1 to n numbers, where n can be a positive number, where n can be a positive number. Come on, students, look at that. And I say file, new, and watch this now carefully. Python. Now need to write the code. So look at number generation example1.py. Number generation example1.py. I will just write it. Watch it. Now I am writing. What is the first one is required? Diagram you see. What is my diagram? Initialization is required or not? Entry part. What is this? Initialization part. Okay. Before that, I need to accept the number or not? N is equal to int of input of enter how many numbers you want to generate. How many numbers you want to generate. Okay. Okay. I'm taking that number. Okay, my number can be positive number. My number can be negative number. My number can be 0 also. What is our questioning? N must be what? Positive or negative, I need to check or not. If it is a negative, I need to give the message immediately saying that invalid input. How do you give it, ma? Come on. If everybody, already if statements are over. If, come on, n less than or equal to 0. Say what? Invalid input. Come on. Is what? Invalid input. Dot format of n. Very good. Now come on, next. Else. I need to write else. What is my number I am giving? For example, here minus 10. Minus 10 less than or equal to 0. Quickly. True. What is that? Minus 10 is. Suppose I am entering what value here? 0 less than or equal to 0. True. Also printed what? Invalid input. Now I am entering what here? 10 less than or equal to 0. Coming to which part? What should I do in else part? Display the numbers 1 to 10. Understand, very easy. 1 to 10. Now what is my number? Starts with what? 1. Initialization. I need to start with 1 or no? Yes. Come on guys, next. While, good. I less than or equal to n. I less than, don't look at, let him say. If you look at, when he's saying somebody is good student, when somebody is saying, don't look at back to him, he will fear first. When he is saying, let him encourage. When others are not saying, let us follow him. Very good student he is. Come on. I less than or equal to n. Come on. Print of what? I. What is the value of I in the beginning? What is this part is called? Initialization path. Okay. Next is what is this part is called? Conditional part. This is called conditional part. What is the value of I in the beginning? 1. 1 less than or equal to n. True. Print what? After that I need to go back to while loop or not? What is the value of I? Still 1 only. So 1 is printing again. It is becoming infinite or not? So I need to do what? Updation part compulsory. I is equal to I plus 1. I is equal to, this is known as what? Updation part we can call. Instead of writing I is equal to I plus 1, happily you can write this statement as I plus is equal to 1 also you can write it. Shorthand operator we can call. Plus equal to is called a shorthand operator. Because of that, some small advantage is there. That's why you can write I is equal to I plus 1. If you are a most powerful student, I plus is equal to 1, you can write it. What is that advantage also, I will take care in the class. At present, don't worry, it's a simple thing, not a big deal. So let us I is equal to I plus 1. What is this part is called? Start beginning onwards, what is the value of I? 1 less than or equal to n. Quickly. So what is printed? 1 is printed. I will not print, 1 will print. Next, what is the value of I plus 1? 2. Go back to the condition or not? What is the value of I? 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. Also true. What is printed? 2. Next, I is equal to I plus 1. 3. 3. Going back to this, 3 less than or equal to n. True. What is printed? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to what? 9 also printed. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 less than or equal to 10. Also printed. 10 or not? 10 plus 1, 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. Also, it is coming out of it. Understand? Let us execute this code. Let us execute this code. So, go to your location, students. Under that, I will take it loops. I will take it loops. I will take. Under that, I will just save this code. Let us coming to the command prompt and say E colon for a folder name. Say here 7 a.m. looping statements. Execute. py number generation example 1. Enter the number to generate 100. Invalid input. Say 0. Say 0. Invalid input. Say this is called what, 10. 5 you say 5. So it is going to print what? 5. You say 10 here. You say 10 here. 10 numbers are printed. So to print more powerfully, some little bit of what do you call, systematically you want to print. Now I'm writing numbers within. I'm writing dot format of what? N. And before that I'm writing 50. Before that I'm writing 50. Now I'm writing here 50. Now I'm writing, yes, see, observe it carefully. Now it is asking number is called 5. So it is printing numbers within 5. 1 to 5 is coming. Numbers within 15. That number is coming. But that numbers I want to print in the middle of the screen. I will go to this like this. See, students, \t, 2 times \t, dot format of what? I. Dot format of what? I. So I will just go for it, observe it, enter the how many numbers you want to generate. Something like 10 I want. 1 to 10 is coming, right or not? When 1 to 10 is over, it is coming out of the loop or not? Coming out of the loop. Here I will write which part now? Else part I will write it. In else part I will write this statement once again. Which statement? One line I want to keep it. Are you following? Here, this type of line I will write it here. Ready? Coming to the point of it here, I'm writing else I'm writing print of, I'm just writing something like, star point I will write it. Star of 50. Okay, just observe it. Just for the meaning of understanding else part. I will say something like, 10. So 1 to 10 numbers are printed. Are you able to get me? And if you want other statements in the program for your better understanding, other statement, program execution completed. Program execution completed. execution completed. Okay. Without else also you can write not an issue at all. 20 I will say 20. 20 or 10? Okay. 10 is entered. Now you say once again the value called 20. I will enter a 20. So 20 numbers are generated here. Numbers within. So these values are generated. Program execution is completed. Other statements in the program. Understand? Even this same program you can write without else block also, no problem at all. Without else block also you can write it. So let us see. Remove this else block. Write this line under where? Other statements in the program. Are you understanding? I am writing this print of 50 in other statements in the program. So here observe it, ma. So same to same, else block I did not write it. Same answer will come. Same answer will come. Save it. Go to the location of yours. So not a problem at all. You save this example. Under this PY, num generation example 2. I will say something like 5. Same numbers are coming. Number generation example 1 also. Same example. But when to write else, I will tell you, nothing to worry. In the while loop only you are going to, because during the further programming execution, you will come across. Writing else block is optional or mandatory? Optional. I may write it, I may not write it. So both the programs I have shown you. Are you able to get me, boys? Are you okay? Shall we move forward? Right. One more program. Write a Python program. Write down. Write a Python program which will generate n to 1, which will generate 1 to n to 1, n to 1. It is generating what? Program to generate. This I am just giving a statement here. Program to generate 1 to n. Next program is what? N to 1. Let us watch this same code. If you understand me, multiple examples I want to teach. I will go for this. I will take up this program to generate n to 1. Tell me, n to 1. So let us, is it the same one? Quickly. It is same. How many numbers you want to generate? That is, if I say 10, 9, like that I will print. Definitely that number should be positive only. If it is negative, I will give you as usual invalid input. Come on, numbers within, I can give you. Okay, here I need to change my logic. Anybody can tell here? I is equal to? Beautiful. Next please. I greater than or equal to 1. I greater than or equal to? Okay. Print of what? I. What is the next one? I is equal to I minus 1. First, what is the value started with? 10. 10 greater than or equal to 10 less than or equal to 1? False. Coming to where? Else part. Printed these lines and etc. I is equal to what? 10. What is the value of I? 10. 10 greater than or equal to 1. Printed what value? 10 is printed. 10 I is equal to I minus 1. 9. Go back to this place only. While loop. What is the value of I? 9 greater than or equal to 1. Also printed. Next 9 minus 1. 8. Going back to this place. 9 greater than or equal to 1. 8. Okay, 8 is printed, 7 is printed, 6, 4, 5, 4, etc. What is printed now? 1 is greater than or equal to what? 1. What is printed? Also printed what? 1. 1 minus 1? 0. 0 greater than or equal to 1? False. So it is printed something like this. Let us go to the number generation example 3. Are you okay? Right. Let us say number generation example 3. Go to this place. I say PY number generation example 3. I will take it as something like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I say minus 45 invalid input. I say something like 0, Invalid input. Next is called what, I said 10, I will get 10, 9, 8 like this, you will get it. Understand, guys? Yes. Can you write one more example on your one? Do it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will generate all the even numbers between 1 to n, between 1 to n, between 1 to n, between 1 to n. Understanding? Between 1 to n means what is the, see the rough work? 1 to n, for example, where n is equal to, for example, 10. What is the even number starts here generally? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 also. So you need to start from where? Observe it. I is equal to how much? 2. What is the condition, please? I'm giving the hint here only. I less than or equal to what? 10. Print what value? I value. Print what value? I value. How much I have to increment? I is equal to I plus 2. Finished. Finished. Simple logic, na? Can you do this? Yes. Next, one more. Do the homework. Do the homework. Next, write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will generate all the odd numbers, all the odd numbers from or between you write between 1 to n, where n is a positive integer value, where n is a positive integer value. Simple. Look at students, here you see, all of you. 1 to n, n is 10. Where is the odd number starts with? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, that's it. What is the condition, please? I is equal to 1. Okay, condition please. While I less than or equal to, no problem, 10, no problem. You say print of what? I. Print of I. Say what? I is equal to I minus I. Okay, good. I is equal to I plus 2. I is equal to I plus 2. First I value how much? 1 less than or equal to 10. It's true. Print what value, ma? 1 is printed. I plus 2. 1 plus 2. 3. Next what? 5, 7, 9. 9 less than or equal to 10. True. 9 plus 2. 11 less than or equal to 10. False. Understand? Can you do this by yourself? Yes. So do it. Next, one more. Write a Python program. Which will generate multiplication table. For a given number. Multiplication table for a given positive integer value, you write. For a given positive integer value. Okay, now, shall we move? Yes, look at. So, look at guys, here also some rough work I will take. What is my number here? Come on, rough work. N is equal to, for example, 9. Is it a positive or negative? Positive means generate what? Come on. Since it is what number? Positive number. Generate what? Multiplication table. Shall we start the multiplication table? How the multiplication table is 9 into 1 is equal to 9. 9 into already 2 is equal to what? 18. So on. So on. I will write what? 9 into 10 is equal to what? 90. What is this 9999 is called? N. That is called what? N. What is this 1 to 10 is called? I. I. What is this? This is called N into I. N into I, this is called N into I. What is this value? N. What is this is called? I. What is this N into I? Product of that. Right or not? So this will be repeated how many times? 1 to 10 times. I is ranges from where? 1 to 10 times. Shall we start this logic? Look at what is my I value, please? 1. Okay. Come on. First of all, looping conditional looping. Why 9 into 1, 9 into 2, 9 into 3, 9 into 10, 10 times I need to repeat or not? Looping or conditional? Conditional means if statement. How many times I have to do it? Only one time. But this is I have to do how many times? N number of times. Shall I? Tell me. While I less than or equal to 10. Are you following? Come on, say print N, I say double curly brace into symbol. This is for I value is equal to, this is for a product. Understand? Dot format of first curly brace, beautiful N, second curly brace, I, third curly brace, N into I. This is repeated how many times? 10 times. First one time is printed. Next what should I do, ma? I increment or not? How much? I is equal to I plus 1. I is equal to? Yes. Easy or difficult? Easy. First time what is the value, please? 1 or 2 entries, please. I is equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. So what is the printed amount? N value, I value, N into I value. Quickly. 9 into 1 is equal to N into, that is called a 9. I is equal to I plus 1. How much is the value of I? Quickly. What is the value of I? 2. 2. Print again. What is this? 9 into what? 2 is equal to what? 18. I is equal to I plus 1. 3. 3 printed. 4 printed. I is equal to I plus 1. 9 plus 1. 10. 10 greater than or equal, less than or equal to 10. What is printed? 9 into I value, please. Then 9 into 10 is called what? 90. This is getting printed. I hope you are following me. Is it understandable? Yes. So let's come out of that. Let us come out of that. It is getting printed. Now I am going to give you the clarity of how to write it. Let me go to the full-fledged program now. Let me go to the full-fledged program now. Go to this and say what? Python. Say what here? MUL table dot py. How do you do it now? If you don't say, how can I write ma? Input of enter a number. Enter a, okay. Next, what should I do? I say n is coming. If n less than or equal to 0, n less than or equal to 0. Say what here? Print of is invalid input. Is what input? Invalid input. Dot format of n. Dot format of what? N. Say what here? Else. Tell me what should I do now? So I will say multiplication table for MUL table for I will write it dot format of n. Dot format of n. Print of, like this I will write it 50. I will write it here. So something like this. Now I am starting. I is equal to 1. Come on. while I less than or equal to 10. Simple, you already got it. Print of backslash d, something like this, into is equal to what? Dot format of n comma I comma n into I. N into I. This is repeated for 10 times. So increment that I value. I is equal to I plus 1. And I will write what else? In else bracket, I will write this line, end of the line. First, you must have the projection, how my output should look like. It should be there in front of your eyes. Are you getting? Yes, let's save this code. Let's save this code. Yes, now go to that. Say here, SEMA, all of you, PY, multiplication table. Yes, somewhere else. Double quotes missing here, unterminated string. Unterminated string. See that? Enter a number, minus 2, invalid input, 0, invalid input. Now say something like a 9. So 9th multiplication table is coming. Say 19th table, multiplication table is coming. Are you able to get my point? Yes. So let's go to this is called one simple example, which you can understand. So else part is written and you can do. Understand, ma? Right. One more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Students in the online, are you getting, ma? Are you getting students in the online? Are you understanding? Spell out. Oh, good. Okay. Realme saying that I think key is not working. S is not working, I think. Looping is using. Right. Write down. Write a Python program which will find very important question. This is write a Python program which will find sum of first n natural numbers. 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 Yeah. Just look at once you just look at sum of n natural numbers means what actually. If you come to this point of it, let me take one paintbrush here. See, suppose if my n is 10, sum of 10 natural numbers, 5 I will take it, 5. What is the meaning of that question? Actually, it is one of the written test question. I will enlarge that question. First you will listen. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. These are my numbers, students. Okay, I'll still give some space. I'll give some space. This is my data. Okay, so these values, when I'm getting last, what I want to print it, I want to print that what is the total number of total amount, total sum of this. I will print how much? 15 is the sum. Sum of n natural numbers. Suppose if I say 5 natural numbers are sum I want. According to the mathematics, which you are already aware of it, there is a formula. N into n plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. That is our mathematics. In school days, we learned this formula. You learned? Yes, sir. We learned so many things, but not remembering anything. I know already this part. Yes, ma'am? That's correct, na? Yes. So n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay. What is the value of n here? 5. 5 into 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 into 6 by 15. 30 by 2, which is called 15. Okay. Very good. Now, I don't want to use this formula. Without formula, you need to use your logic. So let us start your logic. Your logic, I am interested. It's something more useful, ma. Try to understand me carefully. So especially when I am covering means it is you required for me in the further. First, what is the value you are going to generate? Come on. Don't sit quiet and calm. I is equal to 1. Where are you ending with? 5. What is the initial part? 1. What is the condition part? I less than or equal to 5. I less than equal to how much you are incrementing? I is equal to I plus 1. I is equal to good. Now, okay, that is well and good. What is the logic you are writing? See, while, beautiful, I less than or equal to I. Okay, you are saying that print of what? I value. Okay, well and good. This is I is equal to what I will say? I plus 1 I can say. I is equal to I plus 1. So it is printed, no issues at all. But sir, when we are going to deal this logic, you must have some small extra information to learn in this place. So the what is that place? What is that logic is? When all numbers are not coming at a time. Is all numbers are coming at a time? No. First what is coming? 1. Tomorrow what is the number is coming, for example? 2. Day after tomorrow which is the number is coming? 3. Next that day 4. That day 5. So I want to keep track of the sum. To keep track of my temporary sum, I will take one temporary variable where my initial sum is how much? 0. Simple ma. Every day you are getting 1 rupee. Next day you are getting 2 rupees. Next day you are getting 3 rupees. Next day 4th. Question is what? How many rupees you will get at the end of the month? What is the first day your rupees? 1. Before 1 rupee, what is your total money? 0. That total money variable keeps track of the amount of this what you are getting. Shall we start? What is my sum in the beginning? 0. See ma, all of you. This is one of the sensitive logic. S is equal to 0. In my bag, nothing is there beginning. Later, what is happening? What is the I value? What are you doing? Add that I to your bag. What is your bag sum? Tell me how do you do it? So S is equal to S plus I. What is the value of I? 1. S value originally 0 plus 1. Where are you keeping that S 1 value? Yes. What are the rupees you have now? Next, what is incremented? What is incremented? I value. That day I need to do the sum again or not? How do you write it? S is equal to S plus I. What is the initial value of I now? No, here. In this step, previous step, 1. Now it is 1 plus how much? 2. Now it is how much is the S value? 3. Now what is the value of I now? 3. What should I do here? S is equal to S plus what? I. What is the value of S? Where are you? I don't know. Stop it all of you. What is the S value beginning? What is the I value? 0 plus 1. What is the value of S? 1. Next it is incrementing the I value. What is the value of I? 2. 2 plus how much? 3. 3 is going to kept in where? S. What is the value of S? 3. Next one is the incremented here. 3. 3. S is equal to S plus I. 6. S is called what? 6. Next I is incremented to 4 or not? Again S is equal to what is here? S plus I. What is the value of S earlier? 6 plus how much? 10. S is I is incremented or not? Again you do S is equal to what? S plus I. What is the value of S already? 10. 10 plus 5. 15. Incrementing I, it is called 6. 6 less than or equal to 5 falls out. And print what value? S value. So here I will write it. If you carefully follow me, I will write one special statement. S is equal to S plus I. What is the value of S? 0. What is the value of I? 1. Is it okay? Once this condition is false, now you tell me, I will write so sensitively. Which part I am writing? Else part I am writing. In else part, what I am doing here, there, sum is equal to dot format of what? S. Are you okay? Dot format of S. What students, are you comfortable with this? So why I took it as S is equal to 0? This is an important logic in today. This is important today. This is important today. Why I took it as S is equal to 0? To keep track of my sum. To keep track of my sum. Are you getting? Right. I'm accumulating the sum value. I'm accumulating the sum value. What is my S value in the beginning? So when my loop is increasing, what is accumulated? Sum value is accumulated. Are you getting this? Right. Shall I do this logic? Fine. Next, students, observe it. One more student. This is called sum of squares of natural numbers. Somebody is expecting sum of squares of natural numbers. Sum of squares of natural numbers. What is printed here? Only sum. Now I want to print what also? Squares also. Look at that, all of you. What is my number n is equal to? What is my number n is equal to? 5. What are the numbers you are supposed to generate? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what? 5. What is the square? What is the square of this? 1. What is the next square of this? 4. Next square of it, please. Okay, 9. This is called 9. This is called 9. This is called what? Okay, next is called what? 25. This is a data. So this is called I. This is called I. This is called what, ma? I into I or not? I star star 2. I star star 2. Okay. Now what is that? I need to do squares, natural numbers, initial squares. Yes or no? Now what is my sum in the beginning? Square sum is equal to how much? Earlier S is equal to 0. Now it is how much? SS. Come on, students. Help me in writing this code. SS is equal to SS plus I star star 2 or not? Already I value is there. Already I value is there. What is the I value? 1. 1 into 1. 1 square is nothing but 2. What value? Yes. SS is what? 0 plus 1 into 1. Yes. Next please. SS is equal to SS plus what? I star star 2. What is the value of SS in beginning before step? 1. 1 in plus 2 into 2. 4. Like that, I will do S is equal to what? S plus what? I star star 2. Like that, I will do SS is equal to SS plus what? I star star 2. Next, I will do SS is equal to SS plus what? I star star 2. How many times repeated? How many times repeated? 5 times. In general, how do you write the code? If it is a cube, how do you write it? CS is equal to CS is equal to 0. How do you write the cube sum? CS is equal to CS plus what? I star star 3. How simple it is. Easy or difficult? Easy. I will say CS is equal to CS plus what? I star star 3. I say next CS is equal to CS plus what? I star star 3. Next I will do CS is equal to CS plus what? I star star 3. I will do CS is equal to CS plus what? I star star 3. This is my data. How do you do the logic, please? SS is equal to what? 0. CS is equal to I is equal to 1. Come on, tell me. I less than or equal to what? N. If you don't tell, it's waste. SS is equal to, you want to print I star 2, I comma, you want to print I comma, I star star 2. Next, I star star 3. In the program, I will write anyhow this part. I value, square value, cube value. Understand? Come on, next I will do what here? S is equal to S plus what? I. SS is equal to what? SS plus what? SS plus what? I star star 2. Next is what? CS plus I star star 3. Understand? And I is equal to what? I plus 1. Why should I do that? I is equal to I plus 1 increment, na? Increment. When it comes to else part, I will print a sum, square sum, and then cube sum also I will print. Comfortable? Any difficulty? So I don't want to go for only the simple example. I want to enlarge that. Shall I continue the question? All of you see the questions once you have written. Write a Python program which will find the sum of squares of sum of first and natural numbers, comma, 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 squares of squares of squares of n natural numbers, squares of n natural numbers, and cubes of n natural numbers, and cubes of n natural numbers, cubes of n natural numbers, sum of n natural numbers, squares of n natural numbers, cubes of n natural numbers. A very, very important question it is. Shall I start? Yes. Please come back to this. Students in the online, are you understanding the question first of all? This logic part. Right. So, very good. So let's move to the coding here. Let's go to this. Now I will take look at now. So natural numbers sum dot py. So I will take just to see how we are going to print it. See that how we are going to print it. Vinod Kumar, switch off your video. So Vinod Kumar, keep your video off. Come on, next. N is equal to int of input of enter a natural number. Enter a natural number. Enter a natural number. Fine. If, as usual, n less than or equal to what? 0. Print of what? Is which input? Invalid input. Is invalid input. Dot what? Format of n. Okay. Say what? Else. Now number is positive. It is coming to else part. Their looping will start. Okay, students. Say s is equal to 0. Next is called what? S comma ss comma cs is equal to 0 comma 0 comma 0. Can I write like that? What is the statement called? Multi-line assignment. I is equal to what? 1. Come on, please. While I less than or equal to n. Okay. Now see. 1 minute. First you watch it. No problem. First you watch it, ma. Slash t. I say this slash t. Why these three things are required? Format of to print I value, to print I star 2, to print I star 3. Okay. Now I will say I is equal to what? I plus 1. Just up to here you see. Up to here you see. Nothing is required here. Just observe it. Natural sum dot py. Out of that, come to this place. Py. Natural sum dot, I will say something like 5. I will say something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. 1, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, and then like this. Understanding? So similarly, I just want to print it for good looking purpose. What is this now? Backslash t. What I will do? What do you call, natural numbers, backslash t, squares, backslash t. What is next? Cubes. Okay, cubes. I'll say print of 50. Next is called 50 here. And I say something like I will write else part here. In the else part, I'm just writing. So coming to this. Here I will write it like this. Just for a minute you observe it. Say something like 5. So I'm getting natural numbers, squares and then cubes. I say natural numbers, 1 \t again. And don't think that Python is one of the designing tools. Just with the possibility, I'm just trying to adjust my inputs. Okay. So next go to this place also. Like this, I will do it. So say something like 5. So you are getting last and final. 5, 10 you say. Numbers are coming like this. Okay. Under this numbers, what should I say here? Print the, and here square sum, here cubes sum. Shall we start the logic now? Start this now, printing. S is equal to what? S plus I. SS is equal to what? SS plus what? I star star 2. CS is equal to CS plus what? I star star 3. I star star 3. So I print that. Here only I will print it. Print what? I say the same. 1 minute man, I say the same. Under the same point I will print it. Under the same point I will print it. This is what I will print here. Yes. Yes. Here what? Yes. That's it. Nothing is difficult. So I will just take up like this. Let us execute. Let us execute. Say something like 5. So I'm getting the 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 4, 9, 16, 55. 1, 8, 27. 64 and 1, 225 is coming. Execute 10. So 10 numbers result is coming like this. Are you okay, students? Important code this is. I hope you are understanding the meaning of this line, and I am keeping track of my numbers sum, maybe natural numbers sum, maybe squares sum, maybe cubes sum. I'm just getting like this. Are you comfortable? Shall we move forward? Write down one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. All these things you must execute in a particular day. That day only you would execute and see the result. Write a Python program which will print, which will generate factors of a given number. 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 Understand? What are the factors? For example, you take it, go to the rough work, for example, here. So n is equal to how much, ma'am? N is equal to, for example, 10, you take it. Find factors of 10. Find factors of what? 10. Factors means what? Which are divisible by 2. So take the number 10. Let us prepare the logic. N is equal to 10. Maybe anything. Maybe anything. So factors means I want to find out. Factors means it's not only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. It is going to be checking like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will not be taken. You know that logic, I think so. Will you take 10? Every number is divisible by itself, but we don't take that number itself, right or not? So we don't take 10. We don't take 10, ma'am. We don't take 10. That means we will take up to less than or equal to one number, right or not? We don't take 10. Will you take 10? 10 is a fact. Every number is a factor to itself. Every number is a fan to itself. Yes or no? Start your logic from where? Factors means which are divisible by, which are dividing the things. Starting from where? What is the given number? 10. Is 10 divisible by 1? Yes. Print what? 1. Increment what value? I value. Is it number divisible by 2? As print it and increment. Is it number divisible by 3? No, don't print it. Increment the value of I. What is the value of I? 4. Is 10 divisible by 4? No. Increment I value. What is the value of I? Number is number divisible by 5? As a print it. 6. Not dividing, not dividing, not dividing, not dividing. How do you write the code? How do you write the code? Come on. N is equal to, for example, I is equal to what? Come on. While I less than or equal to n, less than or equal to n. Just I will write something. After a few minutes, I'll write something. Come on now. If what is the value of I? Speak. 1. What is the n value? So between 10 and 1 relation I need to find or not? Is I the factor or not? I need to find. How do you write it? N% of what? I. Do now. I is equal to what? 0. What is the value to print? Print of I. N value I. Print of what? I. What is the value of I? 1. Yes or no? Yes. Next I will print. See where I am writing that I is equal to I plus 1. Whether it is a factor or not, I need to increment I is equal to what? I plus 1. See carefully where I wrote this I value. Don't write inside the factor printing. You need to print the value whether it is a factor or not factor. I need to go on incrementing. Start the value of I. N value please. I value please. 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. 10% is 1. 0 is equal to 0. True or false? Print 1. I is equal to I plus 1. Going to where? While loop. Because you are inside the while loop only. What is the value of I? 2. 10% is 2. True. Print what? 2. I is equal to I plus 1. 3. N% is 2. 3 less than or equal to 10. 10% is 3. False. I is equal to I plus 1. 4. 4 less than or equal to 10. 10% is 4. Say I plus 1. 5. 5 less than or equal to 10. 5% is 10% is 5. Printed what? 5. Printed 5. I is equal to I plus 1. 6. True, but it is false. 7 is true, 8 is true, 9 is true, but if condition is what? So is it not waste of checking the factors from half of the number onwards? Factors will be there any time up to half only. Rest of them are waste of time. You take in general. See guys, n is equal to what? 100 you take it. Factors will be there up to 50. 51 onwards, no factors will be there. Am I correct? You take 500, you take it. 500 factor will be there up to 251 onwards, 252 is a waste of time. Simple. So I will write what here? I write //2. //2. //2 will give you what quotient? Integer quotient. Half of the number. Is it understandable? Even if I write easy less than or equal to n also no problem, but unnecessarily your CPU cycles are wasting. It is taking a lot of time. It is going to take what? 2. I hope you followed. Go to the program now. I will write it. Let's go to that. I will write it here. SEMA. I will write factors dot py. Factors dot py. N is equal to input of enter a number int of input of enter a number to find its factors. Okay. If n less than or equal to what? 0. Say what? Print of is invalid input. is what input? Invalid input. Dot what? Format of n. Next is called what? Else. I is equal to what? 1 while I less than or equal to n. First of all, check that. There I will write the factors logic. N percentage. I can write n, no problem. Later I will change it more. First observe it. N less than n percentage I is equal to what? Yes, print. I say backslash t dot format of I. Say what? I say here I is equal to I plus 1. I plus 1. Before that we want to print factors. I am writing factors. Factors of FACT. Factors of what? Dot format of n. N. Print of some numbers, some value, just to look at good output purpose. Yes. Next I will write what here? Else. See, this writing the else, all those things is very important. So whether the factor or not a factor, incrementing I is compulsory. That's why I'm writing parallel to this. Don't write inside like that. See that I is equal to I plus 1 where I'm writing. Don't write within the if condition satisfaction. You have to write whether it is a factor or not. I have to increment I value. You need to take care of it. See, ma? Factors are not what? Py. Factors dot py. Go to this place. Py. Factors dot py. Enter the number called what? Something like 10 you enter. 10 you enter. 10 is also coming. 10 is also coming. Actually 10 I don't want to print. So I will go to the simple. Say what? Don't write that. Don't write that less than. Now see. Say what? 10. 10 will not come. Only 152. You say 50, ma. 50 you say 50. What are the numbers? 1, 2, 5, 10 and 10, 25. But it is checking what? 26, 27, 28, everything is checking. Is it not waste of time? So I will go to where? I will go to where here is equal to. That time I will write slash 2. Because 10 if I take 5 also I need to take. Less than or equal to half of the numbers only. So go to that. 10 if I say 50 you say like this. You say 100. You say 100. So you'll be getting something like this. Are you comfortable? Understanding these logics? Right. Like this you need to do the logics. Easier? Can I give one more example as a homework? Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will find sum of the digits of the given positive number. Sum of the digits of the given positive number. Sum of the digits of the given positive number. Sum of the digits of the given positive number. What is that meaning? Look at that. So n is equal to some 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my given number. What you need to find? Sum of digits. Sum of digits is equal to. Sum of digits is equal to. I need to find 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Like this you need to find. Is equal to 18. Like that you need to print. Whatever number you are entering, all the digits numbers you need to find. Very good logic. Easy logic also. I told you how to keep track of the sum also I said. Do it. If you are unable to do, tomorrow class I will tell you. If you are able to do, you do it. Okay. So I'll stop my class. Tomorrow I will go for what? For loop also I will introduce. To the tomorrow's class, for loop also I will introduce. Okay. Don't miss it. And tomorrow and today, 4 p.m. new batch is already started. new Python batch. If any friends are there, you can invite. Right? Thank you. And do this homework and come to the class tomorrow. Don't miss it. Important. Good day.